Hi YouTube, my name is Kan. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. This is my first playthrough and as a chronic overthinker and note-taker, I am having an absolute blast with this game. Because I am streaming Disco Elysium over on Twitch, I'm always open to discussing topics that the game brings up with my viewers. So if that sounds like something you might enjoy, please feel free to check out my Twitch channel as well. And now without further ado, let's hop into the game. Now then, last time we talked to Margaret Thatcher over here. And I want to talk to her again because I don't remember if she had anything else interesting to say. And then we should find a place to sleep. I still don't want to take Kim's hubcaps or whatever they were called in order to pay off our debt. Oh damn, look at his shadow. Sweet. So maybe we can find another place to sleep. I don't know. I wonder if we'll get punished if we go to bed too late, but we'll see.
What can I help you with?
Oh yeah, we wanted this. The lowdown on this reality we're in. I really want that. Because I need more information about this world and about this region. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls her hood closer around her neck. Do you think we can sleep in our boat?
Yes, reality is your side case.
Right.
An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. We should do that because she already knows. No time to explain. Oh no, don't be rude.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Encephalopathy. Oh wait, did we talk about this with her before? Because she did say that word before.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
Yay!
Alright, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Why would I listen to you? Hold on. Very low. Also very low. We're not very good at esprit de coursing. Where are we?
We're in Martinaise, baby.
Baby? Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
Does that mean we are also 50 plus after all? Or are we just a young disco holdover?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
So we are 50 plus, most likely. We are unks. Baby. What is Martinaise?
Martinaise is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
I see, I see. She looks around, her green raincoat flapping in the wind. I like her, she's so cool.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Oh yeah. Something I have been confused about a little bit was still the timeline. Because... So, correct me if I'm wrong, but the revolution that they talk about is what happened at the end of the monarchy, right? At the end of the king bullshit that was still going on? How long did that revolution go on? So what I had written down is that the last century had a king, right, and that the royalist era seems to still be celebrated quite a bit by some people. Because apparently someone told us, oh yeah, the encyclopedia told us, that there is still something like nostalgia for it. Pining for a time before the turn of the century. So, the century turned with the revolution, right? So, Revolution, year 0. Then 20 years, 29 years of whatever, bad times. And then the third decade was good. The new. Also from the revolution failed. But what does that entail? Is that the war people had fought in? When we talked to the Bull guys and the Sandwich Man the other day? I don't remember what they said. Apparently I forgot to go through their history as well. Hee hee, oopsie doopsie. And disco happened in that time. But then shit's fucked again. Yeah, and in 39, which is, I guess, when the new ended, or when that great era ended, is when the Jamrock Quarter project failed. So, but that means that the new, this great decade, happened in a town shelled to smithereens. There is a small line that clarifies something that you might be confused about if you want a reminder. Please, yes. Martinaise district of Revachol. Right. So since the failed revolution has been, also since Revachol has become split between different powers, old soldier McThrowingballs mentioned that Martinaise was kept a wreck as a kind of reminder. It's where they landed in Operation Deathblow which is what finally ended the revolution. Right. I really need to go back to the conversation we had with those two guys, because I did not do that. I did not take notes in them. The rest of Revachol was refurbished mostly. I see. Okay. Good. Tell me more about Martinaise.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. As I told you, Martinaise used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
I see. You mentioned the sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol.
I know.
And the bay feeds into the ocean.
That's where they drowned one of the kings. Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
What's the name of this island? Isn't the name of this island... Hold on. Caillou?
Caillou.
Yeah.
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinaise distributary.
I'm trying so hard to visualize this in my brain. Imagine a pebble, a smoothed-over pebble, quite thrilling, amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. Cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch. Okay. Martinaise distributary. Okay, that's Martinaise. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
Okay, so she's literally spelling these things out now for me that I have been a little bit confused by and theorizing about last time. Sometimes it's nice. It would be nicer of me to just fucking wait before I break my brain. What kind of city is Revachol?
Great kind.
Damn. What makes it great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Who built this city? When was it built? Who built it?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
And when was it
in
built?
The DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
I don't think we've heard of the Dolorian century before. Why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
I see. Okay.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're an unimportant part of an important place, basically. So we're pretty much the center of the world. So we're on the periphery, basically nobodies. Fertile, self-sufficient island, able to sustain up to 200 million people. I mean, are we really unimportant then? I don't think we are. You know, we are pretty much at the center of the world then, because this place does sound pretty great.
Oh, we're quite a way off. About...
Well, she points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like evening stars above the curvature of the planet.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
That doesn't sound like the center of the world. At least not the one that I would choose. Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Where are we? I don't know any of this. Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold. Yes, yes. Observe.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
What do we get? Jamais vu. Never seen. Derealization. Damn. Revachol Special Administrative Region. Le Caillou. The Insulindian Ocean. Coalition Government. Insulindian Mission Command. Name after name and none of them familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Trouvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners. See if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts, the one you truly must complete. Are you telling me we should do this? We have to unlock it first. Ooh.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
Yes.
This has been informative.
No,
Thank you,
more.
ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Okay. But I want to know everything now. This is me, but we shall pace ourselves. Won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now? No, no, no. You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later. We will listen to Kim. Kim knows best.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Okay, so that's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
No, thank you. That's it. Right. Now, that still doesn't solve our problem of how the heck are we gonna pay... Oh, morale. How the heck are we gonna pay back all of the money that we owe in order to get a place to sleep? Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Can we go in?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock on
The
it.
door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock
The
again.
door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to? Does she have a gun? Is her name Gertrude? Oh, it's the cleaning lady. I guess this is a mop or a broom. Who am I speaking
Doesn't
to?
matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
This is the police. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
Ah, look at him.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Well, thank you so much for trying. Back door, eh? I forget what this is. How would we get up there? Can we go through here?
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Doesn't this seem like if we duck, we could get in?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? 8%. Why am I so bad at conceptualizing? Is that maybe something that you're supposed to return to later? Let's try it. Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinaise, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Money! Oh, we're here! We can kill this child now. I mean, talk to her, of course. A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. There's a dick on this door. And a big person and a small person. And boats.
Can't get involved in this.
There must be another way to do the meeting.
Holy fuck, Kim. Do it again. Okay. Did you guys also hear 5 Kims at once?
So much for a quiet smoke.
Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. The best glitch, because you can never have enough Kims. It's true. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. What's this? An orange bomb head. +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. We're bad at rhetoric anyway. What's this? +1 health. What are we wearing currently? This one. +1 encyclopedia. But what if I want to be +1 reaction speed? Oh my fucking god. Cute. Let's talk to the little monster. I'm gonna save first because I'm scared of the children.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my
Yes.
sleep?
No. While you're awake.
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Exactly.
Pip's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? God. What if we're going to get killed by a child again? Why would you even
Then
say
why
that?
are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay.
Trying to sneak up on me again. Trying to sneak up on me again.
What if
Trying
we
to
do this
snuff
5
me out.
times?
Get a... Trying to sneak up on me again.
Okay, I guess not. Well. Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. True! Someone up here may have seen something. Why is it autosaving? Hello?
Yeah,
You
what's the-
see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
I could have probably spoken to the person that was on the balcony up to the west, too. Oh well.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. I like you immediately.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to
Is it
you.
really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? I would like to know the name first.
My name? My name is Martinaise.
Damn, right. Totally. I believe him. Don't you believe him, guys? Just like my name is John, Disco, Harry, whatever. Why would he lie? He has no reason to lie. He is totally going to be extremely honest with us. It must be true, yeah. Now we have John, which is myself, and we have a Martin.
That's definitely not his real name.
What? Rhetoric. Why would you think that? You're not actually called Martin Martinaise, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Okay. He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back. Well, then this might be a terrible place to talk to him. So it looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
Well, hopefully soon.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Huh. Well, the Union, possibly. Did you,
No,
Kim?
not you two. Some more muscular type.
A muscular type. Not the eraser head. Wait. Measure head.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Muscular. The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead house plants littered the sea.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
I don't know what a soliloquy is. Encyclopedia, better help me out.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What
He
kind of
was my
friend?
Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
All right,
No.
we'll talk later.
We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay. Oh, 42. We're not gonna get this, but we'll try our best.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Okay. What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry? Huh? Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take the trash out. Just please don't leave me. Uh-oh. We know we have an ex-wife. I think there's some past trauma coming up. Oh, which one do we go for? These are both equally great. Let's do this. Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take the trash out. Just don't leave me.
Trash?
The young man shakes his head in confusion.
Listen, I really have to go.
With a flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rails.
Good luck with the investigation.
Ah, well, thank you. And he walks away.
He's gone.
Oh, Kim, I forgot about you. I'm so sorry you had to see that. He puts away his notebook and turns to you. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right, he probably didn't have anything important to say anyway. So we just give up.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Continue.
There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. I'm still not being forced to go to sleep. I wonder if I don't actually have to go to sleep and it will just become day 2 at like 7 a.m. Like you can just stay awake all night and the sleeping is just in order to get your morale and health healed, maybe? Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. What's with the creepy music? Wait, there's something here. Drive safe, crew.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Key?
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Yay!
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
How are we going to find the real one? The right one. The real one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Yeah. Damn! Let's fucking go. Keep asking Joyce questions about reality or return later. She'll be here whenever you need the info. Okay. Ask around for his apartment number. So, we can go in now. Yippee! Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. This is so cool. I'm excited. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Nice. An old shoe rack. Boots, sneakers, and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. I mean... Apartment 12. 12! A loud rumbling snore comes from within. Someone's EP. Oh? No, please go in. Moss crawls on the bathroom tiles. Actual moss. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Oh. And we get alcohol. Commodore Red. Oh, that's what we've been drinking. I'm gonna take it, but I'm not gonna drink it. And we get some magnesium. We're not going to be drinking any alcohol if we can help it. I really don't want to. Can I trash it? Do I have a trash can? I don't think I do. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Yeah, and there's antlers to the left and right of it. We stole money from some shoes. $5! Damn, guys, we're already at 28.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Oh, very low. Tool not in hand. Oh, right.
No
Knock
reply.
first.
No reply. No reply. No reply. No reply.
No reply. Okay. Any money in your thing? Postcard, Boogie Street 46. Take it. This crumpled up postcard depicts an open-air market in Boogie Street 5 years ago. A vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stalls, hung by their feet from canopy. Red blood flows onto the muddy street, blurry shadows of people pass. Who sells that as a postcard? That's crazy. Sure. This door looks weird. Number 9 is locked. The mailbox is overflowing, so no one's been here in a long time. The graffito says a firing squad for the rich. A note reads, foreclosed by Martinaise Realty Associates. Balcony. Oh, that leads outside. Yes, sure, let's go outside. Yay!
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
I think it's a crazy concept that they decided to leave this place the way it is after getting bombed to death. Or to shit. Why would you do that when there are still people living here? Or did people come to live here afterwards because this place must surely be super fucking cheap? So the poor could afford living in this shithole. Also look at Kim. Kim got impaled on the scaffolding. Rest in pieces, Kim. Bad news about being a civilian during a war. But the war is over, no? Like, what are you implying? I figured a lot of people obviously died, but I mean, some people are probably still here from after the bombing. But I do also assume a lot of people ended up moving here after the war because they had lost a lot of things too, and a place like this is all they can afford at this point.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Kim must have had 25 real in his pocket, shame. Yeah. Oh, but he was willing to share all of his real with us. Take in the ocean.
The waves of the Martinaise inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Who did this damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels.
That's insane.
They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well.
You have 28 real, that's why Kim has been impaled. No, because listen, the rules are different for us. Because these 28 real are not our real. They belong to Gart, or the whirling in rags. This is not our money. We're just holding on to it for now so we can pay back the damages we caused.
Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannon still ready to placate Revachol.
That's insane. I want to see all of these things. Everything that's being described, I want to see them. And then we impale Gart, yes.
Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Wild. Horrible. Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our
The
city?
coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
Finish the thought. That was great. Another bottle, and we talk to this person.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
Damn. A good evening to you too. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier. At Margaret?
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
You just want to know your name, little lady? No. I will never call a woman little lady. Don't use that tone with me, I'm the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Hep, yeah, when were you last tested? Just answer some questions. You know what? Let's ask her for her blood type.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Oh.
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Accosting a minor? Wait. She doesn't sound like a minor. I'm so sorry. Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
That smell coming from her paint bucket, it's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil. Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea.
Is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
What? The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief? I guess close enough. Anyway, Cindy turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully towards Joyce, performing maintenance on her boat.
Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Revachol. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinaise.
You mean Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we?
I knew
Piggy's
she'd love
moving
that.
up in the world.
Yeah, I don't like her
Pig's
either.
not half as dumb as he looks.
She gives you a stately nod of approval. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Her way of speaking pisses me off.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. So you don't know what to write.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
Okay. What's a cad? Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. You want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. Ugh. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. The more I learn about this city, though, I feel like I don't care. Didn't I say like 2 streams ago that I'm not a big fan of... Wait, did we talk about that? Am I hallucinating? I've been hallucinating a lot of things lately. Did we talk about graffiti a few days ago? We did. I was like, wait, we talked about the horse statue. But I didn't remember if we also talked about graffiti. But yeah, I'm generally not a big fan of just random graffiti because it's usually it's just, you know, tags, really ugly, really mindless. It's not art. It's just people writing bullshit. Basically the way she says it. Most people write unimaginative stuff like pigs go home and Mona was here. Yeah, it's usually just really stupid shit. But I am down for some public art. You know how there's places sometimes, or when people will actually hire people to do graffiti in certain places? Like, that stuff is usually really cool. So generally, I'm not a big fan of random people doing graffiti in cities. But seeing as what we've learned about Martinaise is that it's quite a dire place for everybody who lives here anyway, I feel like I don't really care. I think we can see this as public art. The people here should be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, basically. I love public art today. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I think. The thing behind the wall on her... Wait, what? I cannot read. The thing on the wall behind her is cool. Yeah, the big skull. Yeah, I love that too. The entire spiel about being invested in what others want to do with public stuff. Yeah. I like street art, but most graffiti is ugly. Yes. So I think I'm down for whatever she's doing here. And she clearly has been putting some thought into it. And also, I'm feeling generous today for my fellow pores.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Don't sound so sarcastic.
She means the opposite.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Kim has had it.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later,
Watch
Cindy.
your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Good lord. People love us. The door is locked, you can't get in. The chair is new, someone lives back here. Look at this. We only need like 100 more. We can totes do this. Pisses me off most is when there's a gorgeous mural somewhere and then someone sprays a fucking tag over it. Yes. That also pisses me off. When it's just an empty, clean wall, then yeah, that also sucks. But if you put your garbage over actual art, then that really makes me mad as well. There's a bed. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. The ratas. Poor Lom labor regimes. For the man work jeans? What are we wearing right now? We have +1 savoir-faire, oh no, -1. +1 electrochemistry. These are both shit. And they don't look as cool as our disco pants. She irks you more than Kuno. I can totally see that. It's locked. Do you think if I had like the pry bar in hand or something, I would be able to open shit? Oh my god. This changes everything. Holy shit. Okay, that means we can now get into this thing as well. We're going back down. Wait, can I go over here? No. We're playing the game now. We know what we're doing. Get me in this trash thing. Ooh. Signal blue naval code. -1 half-light, which is fine. And +1 suggestion. That looks really silly. What does this one do? Plus esprit de corps. I don't even know what that does. I think having +1 suggestion is probably better for us. Oh, was there anything else that was locked that I couldn't get in? This is still white. I don't think the chain cutters are gonna do anything here, but... yeah, you never fucking know. Okay. Damn. So, what's next? Explore the whirling secret passage. Oh, that was behind the door. In the kitchen? Search for the malignant entity. Plaisance said she lives inside a chimney. Find a way in. Do you think we can... okay, sorry. We're going to have to backtrack just a little bit. I feel like now that I've discovered that I can just equip the pry bar and see what happens, that changes things massively.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. A thick that's Kuno. on the lens. Under the graffiti, you know that around the large wooden building you see
Okay, I thought maybe I can steal some money out of this thing too, or whatever. Get me in here. It's closed. Oh no! Oh, is it because it's the middle of the night? Yes. Wait, can we? Oh yeah, we can still get in here. So, do you think maybe with a pry bar we can do something? No. Oh, this is just
a thick layer
thing.
of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Have we not done this before? We yell hello.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then...
Okay, but they didn't hear me last time, did they?
Hello?
Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Second floor.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
These voices I heard. Why would I smear my hands with coal?
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid.
I see, okay. We're an artiste. Those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Plaisance said it lives in the chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
It's because he's Kim Scully. Don't kick it again. Right, so second floor. Let's do this again in case we find some more trash to pick up.
The bear's eyes are dead.
Okay. How exciting. The furnaces talk. It is a different world after all. God, I don't even know if I'll find my way around this place again. The staircase was this way. Safety curtain. Wait, is this not the second floor? Oh. This tray is full of dice. Colorful polyhedral dice. Hundreds of them. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. You're a dice maker? Wait, did you work for the D&D company?
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
What do you mean by milieu?
Yes, a milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table. Milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. I see.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
I see. You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
What kind of dice do we want, chat? Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a Novelty Dicemaker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
The music is lovely, yeah.
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set.
Oh no.
Unless you want something really unusual.
Oh.
Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites.
To be fair, this is a lovely room. Like a really nice workplace.
No falsehoods are present. She's a Novelty Dicemaker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Oh, but 10? We can't afford 10. 10 real. If only you had a rich sugar mommy. Yeah, if only Margaret Thatcher loved me. How did you become a dice maker?
One? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Doesn't her portrait look a little bit like the girl with the pearl earring? Right? Am I tripping? Doesn't she look a little bit like her? Like just the dark version, but because of the blues and the yellows. Right? I think it has a similar vibe. I can see it, yeah. Well, glad it's not just me. To be fair, we also kind of look like that because we are also clad in yellow and blue now. Do you like role-playing games yourself?
I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers, they're nice people.
Ah.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Yeah, you hear that? All of you people who are obsessed with buying fancy dice. I would love to have one. Oh, maybe we can do that later. But we really shouldn't be spending right now. Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's
That's
strange,
so sick.
I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
That's so cool.
Creative.
Yeah. The lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading into shadows above.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
How do you explain what happened to all those companies then? I mean, whatever. Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energy.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. Oh, let's not badmouth her. She did listen to us and get her daughter to come inside after all. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's why I'm here to investigate. Did she tell us if business is working well for her? I know her husband was also involved, right? I don't remember her saying that business is going too badly. I think she was just hyper invested in making sure that the business works well. Which is why she had her kid standing outside as well. I think she was just obsessed with making sure the bookstore stays afloat. That's why I'm here to investigate.
All right, but it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Oh yeah, it has a doorbell sign on the door. It's still a separate building. Isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools there lie scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Very strange. You're protected by the dice.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Yeah, I will be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Kim's gonna love this. We have both of our feet planted in reality. Just because we've been sober for almost 24 hours. There are many inconsistencies in the so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
I'm starting to see that there's no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure. This world is a puzzling place. You know, this doesn't sound very communist of us, or does it maybe? We shouldn't be talking about natural market fluctuations. However, we will be doing it because I don't like either of those answers. I don't think there's a curse here, let's be real. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but I will have to tell you that curses don't exist in real life. And I think this game is more grounded than that too. So it is business decisions and market fluctuations, probably.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
So true.
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Why does drama sound a little bit sarcastic? Why did drama insist that she is truthful and trustworthy and would never lie to us? What if she is? What if she killed that guy out there?
The bookstore closes starting 2100. You'll have to do that tomorrow.
Okay. The drama's a bit of a drama queen. Yeah. But I don't know. I still don't know how much I can trust the voices in my head. Because some of them I can't trust. Like the voice. I don't trust the voice in my head that told me to become a giga racist, for example. I forget who that was. Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh,
yes.
Quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Oh, holy shit. There is so much. We will be ending today's stream without getting to day 2 again. There used to be a hair salon. You know? Sure.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Of course they're scared.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
You're so right.
It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
The customers should have been more open-minded. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair, not even if my life depended on it. Damn. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't really have any opinions on hairstyles. No, what's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded. Anyone would pick 2? Let me know now so I can ban you.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
Yeah. What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
That's nice. Wait, betrayed by the bourgeoisie, free market capitalists? Betrayed by Khan for mentioning it? I didn't betray you guys. I just didn't like the other options. Maybe that's what Kuno needs. A community-centric boxing club. Honestly, yeah.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth?
Yes.
Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looks out of the window, her face reflecting back in the dark.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Yeah. Who was
Artemitep? From Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
That's nice. Judging from the kids I've met so far, it didn't really work, did it?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinaise even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
I see.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Huh. You were probably still betrayed by the bourgeoisie free market capitalists. We should burn them at the stake just in case. We should, and we will. We will also probably shoot some. Once we find our gun. What's up with the broken windows? Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around. Oh yeah, we did. I found creepy mannequins. We did. What's with the rotor blades and skis? Did we find skis? Strange machine. Yeah. Terrifying taxidermied bear. Building's intercom, but it's not working. Okay, we're gonna do all of them. What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess.
Tea?
There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milius. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Encyclopedia doesn't even know what that is? What's a snuff milieu? I mean, we know snuff films, right? So is snuff milieu something like that, but it happens through radio, audio communication? Is it a snuff audiobook? I don't fucking know. Cool, very cool about the debris. But what's the snuff milieu?
It's a sub-rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Some people pay good money to get off on it.
I hate when I'm right. Good lord. I mean, we all have heard of snuff films. We know what snuff films are. Don't make it out to be a weird thing to know about. If you've ever spent any time on like horror internet, you know what a fucking snuff film is.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
I'm not even surprised by that. These people have been through a lot.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Then she lets the thought go, yeah, that's for the best. Did someone... This is like yesterday. What a time to come in. It's like when Pixie came into the cookery chat to me talking about Chill's little dangly balls. ICP? Yeah, I don't think we've heard of ICP yet. It was a weapon in Elden Ring context. It was. It was the family heads. Which has like a bunch of heads. And Chill was wearing it on his belt. One source told me that it refers to the social and cultural environment surrounding the production and consumption of snuff films. Yes, which are movies depicting actual murders. Yes. No, I do not even know what a snuff film is. That's exactly what it is. Snuff films are like illegally, I mean, of course, illegally recorded actual murders. I think there's... Actually, I'm not sure about that. I thought for some reason that there was like a sexual component to it as well. I feel like I first heard of it in regards to like a sexual assault and murder. But I'm not sure. I've definitely heard of it in like a true crime thing, and then also it comes up in like horror stuff occasionally. A family head, something aggressive inbreeding. Not in this case, as much as we love aggressive inbreeding here. The family heads are from, I think, that guy in that cave with the snail, that necromancer? Yes. Signature weapon of the necromancer Garrus, the heretical sage. It's in a cave in Altus. You can't just say you're talking about my little tangly balls and not elaborate. I'm so sorry. In this context, milieu seems to refer to radio stations. Yeah. It's just videos of people dying. It's not exclusively sexual. Yeah. That's what I gather now. But I think that was the first time I heard about them, context-wise. Wasn't there a movie that was like a Serbian film or something like that, which was basically that? I remember a controversy around that. I have not heard of that before. I'm far beyond lost as to what's going on in this game. Oh, I mean... About what exactly? I think being a little bit lost is kind of still the point. I don't have any idea what's going on. All we know is that we woke up without memory because we have apparently 18 years of police trauma behind us. Our wife left us. And we tried to drink ourselves to death, which resulted in us waking up without any memory at all. And now we're working on a murder case. We're not working on a murder. We're working on a murder case with our partner, Kim. And we're trying to figure out who killed the guy and hung him up in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags. I think that's pretty much it. You haven't heard of Serbian movie? You sound surprised. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have a lot of interest. And by that I mean I have zero interest in anything snuff. I don't care about gore. I don't care about super fucked up things. And I'm not a cinephile. I have not seen a lot of movies. So you should not be surprised that I haven't heard of the Serbian film. From the very beginning, there's too much to wrap my brain around to keep up. Just a wee bit heavy, but I love the looks of it. And the voice actors and your reactions. Okay, good. If you ever have any questions, though, feel free to ask. And I'm sure I or someone in chat will try their best to help you make sense of things. It's a fictional movie about a snuff movie being made. Damn. Wait, am I even allowed to talk about this shit on the Twitch, or are we going to get banned? We should probably move on from this. Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Okay. He made the huge bear fridge, then maybe.
Anything else?
I found some creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
What in the name of... I didn't know insects had any rights, or activists. What in the name?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
I see. I have the list of names on the doorbell up right now. So we've spoken about the hair salon. Oh, it's called Andro Orlando. The Andro stands for androgynous. It all makes sense now. When she mentions the fashion atelier, I forgot the head designer's name. The atelier's name was Emma. Emma's fashion atelier. So I think the head designer was called Emma. Chitin made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I see. I'm glad someone took care of the little guys. I like insects. But insects don't have any brains or feelings. They got what they deserved. Making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea. You know what? I am personally not the biggest fan of insects. But I know they're important for the ecosystem. And I have played Hollow Knight. So I have grown quite fond of some of them. So I think I'm a supporter of insect rights. I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys.
Really? Anyway.
She looks at the windowsill where a dead fly is lying on its back, legs curled up in a bow tie. That's different. If they invade your space, then it's fair game. Get rid of them. Insects are important for the nature outdoors, and that's where they should stay. I agree. I don't want them in my house. I don't want them flying in my face. I got attacked by a bee the other day. And by attacked, I mean, I think she was a little bit fast and I was in the way because she just bumped into my forehead. My forehead was apparently so massive that the bee didn't find a way around it and just slammed right into it while I was walking Finny. I got buzzed on by a bee, yeah. It was a proper plonk against my skull. I hope she's okay. But yeah, generally, insects outside, wonderful. Do whatever you want to do. Just don't come inside of my apartment. Thank you very much. I saw some fireflies the other night. I don't think I've ever seen fireflies in real life. Or at least not for a long time. But I was outside with Finny at like midnight, 1 a.m. And there were tiny little glowy bugs out there. With little green lights on their butt. Super cool. I've never seen a firefly. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever actually seen one. I think I probably have, but it has to have been a long time ago. But yeah, insects, hell yeah. What's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream.
Oh yes.
After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Wait, but wasn't Slipstream also the company that made the role-playing thing? What did SCA stand for again? I don't know. She rests her chin on her hand with an impish smile.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Right. Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
The lieutenant is stern. Yeah, why is she smiling? Is she just like, kind of the dark humor? The dark humor of corrupt business owners?
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
Hmm. Oh, the D&D company was Fortress Accident. Oh, yeah. Fortress Accident SCA. Oh, yeah, they are number 8. Below Slipstream. You're right. Why did I think Slipstream was in some way involved in the whole radio station thing?
I have no idea why those keys and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
They were just props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait. Forget it. It would take too long.
I found a strange machine. Oh yeah, that's the thing we have the cube in the inventory for, right?
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
Okay. She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw 2 of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway, as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive. It did look really impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
I don't like her saying that at all. You didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic. That's just not how it works. You should never underestimate all of the factors that play a big part of any project you make to get big or to stay small. And a lot of it is just luck. Lady, you're on thin ice. However, the whole showing up to work on time and getting things done, I mean, I guess we can only take her word for it. But they seemed like they were, from what we've seen in that room, it seemed like those people were trying everything they could in order to make it work, no? Am I forgetting something? They should have just tried harder. They had everything needed to succeed. Showing up to work on time is hard. Also true. That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great. Yeah.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
What savings? Look at me. I have $35 in my pocket. Most of that I found in the trash. She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
Damn, rigged.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees, like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by 2 guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
All right. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
The fuck?
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
What did they expect? 20 cents per hour as dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at all. Award-winning idea. How else do you choose people around you? Don't have an opinion on employing teens. I just want to know, did it work out for the business? No. 20 cents per hour is dog's pay.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
She closed her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. Didn't work out.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishore Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Ravishore Ice City. Yeah, it is written on the doorbell. Sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece out of regular fridges. It's the market doing its job. Yeah. I'm sure the bear was doing its best. Bear was scary. Every time I saw that bear, I felt scared. Like it could become alive any moment now. I killed the bear. We did unplug it.
You did what?
She rolls her swivel chair an inch closer to you, unsure whether she heard right. I had to kill the bear to become the bear. This is child-coded. I murdered it with my own bare hands. I laid it to rest. It's my trophy now. I unplugged the fridge to help Ravishore Ice City cut their losses. No, I had to kill the bear to become the bear. I'm sure Kim's going to be so impressed when we say that.
I can see.
She nods, eyeing you up and down. She fancies us. It's because we are also wearing yellow and blue.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Awesome.
Sounds cool.
Sounds cool. Megatherion.
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life. By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Yeah. I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself. I don't do drugs.
Very good.
Anymore.
You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all.
Exactly. We've been sober for a long time.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
That was a good story. Thank you so much for telling me. I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me.
She rubs her forehead. Her scarf has left a faint line on her dusky skin. Does she even have a... So, other door things that we have not heard about is Fabron's taxi. The rest has been burnt off. Oh, it's the taxidermy, isn't it? Yeah. The whirling and rags we didn't really talk about. East Delta Pinball we have not heard about yet. And then we have the empty card.
I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
So you're telling me the doorbell with the empty name was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Also, I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. It's crazy. Didn't she say she's lived here for 15 years? I'm wondering about the whirling in rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
East Delta Commerce Center project. So the same as the east... Oh. Wait. So the Whirling and Rags is main hall, building B. Then we have the east, which is under the East Delta Commerce Center project was it built. And then we also have the East Delta Pinball on the doorbell thingy, which is also an entrance from building B. Do you think that could be in the backyard or something? That door that we can't open?
If the Whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I know I put off chores, but damn. Yeah, doing that for 14 years is crazy. I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell,
Right.
yeah.
It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not
I wanna
surprised,
go.
however.
I want to go to a gaming arcade.
My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Damn, Kim. I love pinball. A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company called Slipstream. Someone answered. Oh, is that the woman that was like, oh, where did you go? It's been so long since you last spoke, blah, blah, blah. And then she hung up and stopped talking to us.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she recognizes the name.
They used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you
Huh?
sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or...
I love how we've been shining our torch in her face for the past half an hour.
Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
You know, I'm back on the believer train. It was something else, something eerie. And we squint.
Pranks can be eerie.
She looks as if she's still convinced it's nothing to be worried about.
The kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
More questions about the intercom?
I'm pretty sure
No?
it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want to know?
Okay, we got everything.
Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
I'm devastated, but we will not be ordering a die from her. Also because she likes capitalism too much. We cannot support that. What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the Whirling in Rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Nothing really sounds suspicious.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example. She has such a calm voice.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
Shut up, Drama.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Drama is biased. Drama likes her too much. She has a super relaxing voice, yeah. And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window.
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
She seems trustworthy, but that just makes her more suspicious, doesn't it? He's the culprit. She killed him. She strung him up. That's it. Case solved. Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Is this not your home also? I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer? I'm listening.
Okay.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Shivers. Legendary. Why hasn't her business failed? 3%? We can do this. Let's go.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
What the fuck? Start taking off your clothes. You need to connect. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't do that in front of her. Oh, but it's so tempting. No, we're not going to do it. Think about Kim. We will not connect. We leave it at
She has
that.
begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
She would have stabbed us with the carving tool had we started taking off our clothes. Bye! It was lovely talking to you. So, the thing is, we need to talk to Plaisance now. However, the shop is closed. So we need to sleep, which we can't do because we don't have a room. Oh, I wanted to go and try... What the fuck? Were these noises here before as well? Why does it sound like everything's about to fall apart any minute now? Little rats! Okay, there's nothing else going on here. Now, I want to try just going into our room and just going to sleep because we have a key. Who can stop us? Bye, guard. Oh! Did he change the lock? Help!
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Fuck, okay. Damn. I guess back to work it is then. Maybe we should just ask Kim after all to help us out. We can't go in here either. I think we have to move on to the next day. Oh look, she's gone as well. Thank you so much for the hydrate, by the way. Open it with the crowbar. I mean, it wouldn't let me. I had it in my hand. I got those locks changed fast. Yeah, isn't that crazy? They were... That's what they have money for, apparently. She's also gone, the gardener. We can collect trash now though, which is great. Oh, we also have our shit together. Oh, and there's no one here. This is not gonna work, but no. Oh, fuck. Okay, so he's still here. Hold on. Now, we have our shit compressor. Maybe that can help us.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
We can show him the racist mug. Awesome. Let's do it. Do you know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Know anything about it?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it.
Oh, fuck. Well, that didn't work out. Ah. That man deserves to be punched. Yeah, if only I had fists.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickies?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
It's peculiar racist paraphernalia.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. It is a seal of Royalist era Revachol.
I figured. What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
We read about... Oh, it's one of the books that we saw at Plaisance's bookstore.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia.
Right?
Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. Yeah. I think this lorry belongs to our tough guy.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Disgusting.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
I want to go talk to him again. Maybe we can mock him. Oh. He's not fucking in front of the Frite. No one is here. Everything's closed because it's 1:30 in the morning. And there's no bottles for me to pick up. Oh, she is still sitting outside.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
I really want to talk to her.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
I guess we can't. We can't! Right. I think, genuinely... Unless, is there a path that I missed or didn't take or something? Because it does feel like the only option we do actually have is to sell Kim's hubcaps. Plastic wrapped macaroni stamped with humanitarian aid. Were there other checks to retry? Oh yeah. We can try this. This. I wish it would tell me what these checks were. Like, this is the cloak. Jump the 2 meters. I don't know what this is. Can we ask him for his sandwich again? Annette? Who was that? The girl at the store? But we can't go to her because the store is closed. Actually, we can go back through the... Or we can go in through the back entrance, can't we? Humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for resale. Speakers from the people of Samara. Food gift from the people of Messina. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Oh, trash! Hot air rises from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Damn. Is this the terminal? Then. Gloves. Thank you. Butter sign down. Water lock out of order until Wednesday 7:15 a.m. We have so many bottles now. Roy's pawn shop. Fast cash for faster times. Oh, that's where we can sell the hubcaps. We might not have a choice. We might actually have to sell Kim's things.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
We're trying it.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens.
Oh, I'm gonna break my arm.
A gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
The lieutenant hums to himself while staring at your activities. Okay.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way.
Right.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
What day is it? Can we give him our bottles? Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Some kind of a machine, an antique cash register. Most military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand.
Oh, it's the helm.
By burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hypnothis burning. The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar.
They are familiar? What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt?
It's the man from Hendal.
Yeah.
Walking away from his burning village.
Damn, hello. Bird's Nest Roy. I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man from Hjelmdal is, but I lost my memory recently. I need help remembering basic facts about reality. Sure. I said I lost my memory. I need help remembering basic facts.
Oh, I see. That's tough, man. I feel the same way sometimes. The man from Helmdale is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. In fact, most people don't think that man from Helmdale ever really
he's
existed.
here.
But they are wrong.
For some reason I thought this man was standing here somewhere in the shadows.
Helmdal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Helmdal are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
Wow. What?
What do you mean the man from Helmdal was real?
I mean, even if the man from Helmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Makes sense. He sounds incredulous.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Helmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
Yeah. Essence and existence are equivalent. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Sometimes something that is, it's worship. If you're, I'm gonna do something crazy, maybe, and talk about Helmdal as a religion. If Helmdal was like God or some shit, like, you don't have to have the confirmation that someone or something is real. If you can believe in them and worship them, they may as well be if they have such an influence on the people. And I guess if Helmdal has such an influence on people as a character, or as a place with a character that has been important in pop culture, then may as well be real. I think that's what he means, right? I'm terrible at explaining this. For a second, I thought he was about to say, I watched Northern Lion.
It's for the best, because Helmdal is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there. His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
We haven't bullied our nose today yet, so we're going to sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Cute.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Fair enough. How much are you selling this for?
2 real.
2 real?
That's dirt cheap.
It is. Ah! Meanwhile, a set of dice would it cost us 10. But to be fair, she's making them herself. This is second-hand shit he probably stole from a dead guy or something. But also, a shirt for 2 real. That probably gives us some stats. Couldn't you just give it to me for free?
But why?
Perhaps I could repay you in some other way. Please give me a quest.
I deal in goods, not services.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that doesn't really help us. Physical instrument shivers. Yeah, never mind. Let go of it. Look, there's someone here. I knew it. Oh, that's
Yes.
Kim. I thought there's a random guy standing in the shadow. Don't fucking look at me.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Why do I keep forgetting that Kim is here? I'm the worst. Stand on the tippies of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
The Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Oh, but look at this. We can equip this and play tapes. Shit, I think we are going to have to actually... Kim is going to have to make the sacrifice. We need the money. Could this come in handy in my police work? I mean, 1000%.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Are you sure this is in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Ooh, red flag. 12, okay. We're coming back for this. What's this?
A typical Martinaise streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Did your gaze run over the street light?
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
We're never gonna make it home. Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear
You
him.
have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He pauses, studying the light. How much for
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind?
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
He rests his elbows on the counter and brings his face closer to the glass.
The light has been removed and rewired. That's 2 transformations. But what about the third?
I get how sawing it off and redoing the wiring could add to the cost, but what
The
else?
most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
He throws you a look of wary patience.
Okay, that checks out.
Can we actually get our hands on 700 real in this game?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Morphological field. I don't know what that is. If Encyclopedia doesn't just give me all the information about words that I don't know, I'm just not going to question it anymore. Inspect the knights on
Big
horseback.
men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Is this like this world's Warhammer? These are Franco-Nigerian cavalry, right?
Mm-hmm. I used to be very serious about my Franco-Nigerian knights.
Aww. He looks at the dusty figurines in the dim light. Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They
Just
are
like us.
variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing pétanque. Oh yeah, true.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
One of the blue figurines. What are these?
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the Revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
They did bring up the Franco-Nigerian cavalry again, yeah. Did I write anything about them down, I wonder? I apparently did not, which is crazy, because I'm pretty sure we heard about Franco-Nigerian already in the first episode. Or did we hear about that from Rene? It may have been Rene. Figurines and rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. Wait. It's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend God, whose bitch it made me. Oh yeah, okay. God, I was confused. Yes, we are his bitch now. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. Well, but it's not impossible. I want to say this, though. No, it's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. We got this.
Everything you pick
Are you
out
joking?
seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow.
How did I
Most
lose
of them are
this?
just broken toys.
This is upsetting. Gart said a Franco-Nigerian cavalry would go through the hole in the fence. You're right. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sad we didn't get this. Skill points into interfacing. Okay. Which one is interfacing? This one. We will be doing that. We are close to a level. Ah. Why is that? Why are some yellow and some green? I don't get that. I'm afraid we are going to sell the thing after all.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
I have something here we could sell.
Transporting closure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the...
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinaise canal.
I think we should do it. Just to move things along. I don't know if I can proceed otherwise.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
I'm sorry, Kim. We'll have to do it. Magnificent hubcap spinners that Lieutenant Kitsuragi has donated to you so that you can pay for your room at the Whirling. They are slate blue and shimmer haughtily in the light. Ah. Thank you so much for your sacrifice. I will love you forever. However, we'll have to end it here today. This is a shorter one. So we'll pay off our debt next time. And then finally go to sleep and start day 2. Day 2 next time, yeah.